What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Ross the Boss coming at you with an all-new Let's Play Europa Universalis 4. In the last episode, we went ahead and we started repaying some of our loans, starting to improve our income, and of course, improving our economy as well. We built a variety of light ships with the hopes to improve our trade here in the English trade node. And while we're at it, let's go ahead, and I believe we built 10 light ships. Let's have them all meet up in the coast of Holland. They're a little bit all over the place. We're waiting for these English separatists to revolt as well. And in the meantime, it looks like we will be forced to establish new rivals. I think we will establish a rival on Aragon. We will definitely not rival Castile, but we will rival the Ottomans as well. And we are waiting to vassalize Nevers, and in order to annex this vassal, we will need to wait until the 12th of February. Let's begin improving our relations with our newfound province, our newfound vassal of Provence. And we should have built 10 ships, and looks like our last one is still building. And here we are. So right now we have about 6 ducats of income, 6.67 per month. Let's go ahead, take our 9 light ships here, start a mission to protect our trade here in the English Channel, and of course we will be gaining about 0.9 additional ducats per month, but of course we do have to pay a fleet maintenance. And obviously our rebels are about to uprise, and we could go ahead and build some additional structures, but I think what we'll do is we are going to attempt to wait until the year 1500 to embrace colonialism, if of course we aren't blessed with it to begin with. We went ahead and we picked the prestige from that last event with the hopes of getting up to 50 so we can unlock our mission of gaining 100 administrative power. And after we take over the English separatists, I believe I would like to annex all of Brittany. Unfortunately, we do have 5 out of 5 diplomatic relation slots. We could go ahead and annex all of Flanders. But of course, if we decide to do that, the rest of the world will continue to hate us. Mostly England. Looks like we have a new advisor slot for our administrative advisor. We could get a national tax modifier, or of course we could pay a little bit more money and get a yearly inflation reduction. What we could also do is go into the bourgeoisie, recruit a master of mint. I wonder how expensive this would be. We'll see. For only 5 ducats a month, this will certainly be our best option. And now, I believe we are going to keep our current diplomat. We are going to keep our current army reformer. A great advisor in our a great advisor in our employ has died, unfortunately, our diplomatic advisor. We will go ahead and recruit another diplomat. Before we do that, let's see if we could get one anywhere else. A theologian, inquisitor, and a diplomat. This will give us 15 influence, unfortunately, but we will take it. This should be about 5 as well. We will be spending quite a bit of money, but obviously having a lot of excess diplomatic power and administrative power will prove to be very, very useful for the entire game, because we'll be able to upgrade some development in some of these provinces, such as this marshland over here somewhere. Looks like we have fully improved our relationship with Liege. A lot of these other countries absolutely hate me. Let's improve our relationship with Nevers, so by the time 1502 rolls around, we'll be able to go ahead and annex this country. We are still waiting on the English separatists to revolt, probably sometime in the next 2.4 years. We are continually getting more and more money per month, but unfortunately, it looks like our military maintenance is at full capacity. Sooner or later, we will reach our maximum manpower capacity as well. And it's pretty much a waste if we decide to not use our manpower. I feel like my next victim here will most likely be Aragon, assuming that Savoy will join in. You know, obviously Savoy could take over some provinces from Venice. Let's improve our relationship with Savoy. Well, actually, let's go ahead and start fabricating some claims. We'll need to create a spy network. We will obviously improve our yearly prestige, getting closer and closer to 50. Now, what I want more than anything would be these islands. Maybe all of Sicily, or maybe all of Sardinia here. Having the Baleares could be very beneficial as well. Man, I really want a lot of everything, unfortunately. Maybe I'm getting a little too greedy, a little too fast. And fortunately for us, it looks like the English separatists will dissipate. We might be able to go ahead, reduce our maintenance just by a little bit. Let's check once again after the first, of course. We went from negative 2.5 down to 1. Let's go a tad bit more and try to maximize the amount of income we're taking in. I would really like to start taking over some of the area from the Papal States, but, you know, unfortunately that will not happen anytime soon. Now, if I go to war with Aragon and I take over these islands, it will give me a close enough claim on Rome itself, which could prove very useful. Sooner or later, it will be the year 1498. And how is our technology looking? We still are very, very behind here on the administrative technology. And I would like to improve our relationship with Scotland. What we really need right about now are some diplomats, that is for sure. Looks like Burgundy is under attack once again. In order to prevent possibly a coalition, we might want to go ahead and attack England and finish them off. Our truce here will expire in October of 1503, and obviously having some additional provinces here in the English Isle will give us some additional trade power in the English trade node. So that could be worthwhile. I think I will do that as well. Ah, looks like the alliance with Austria has dissipated. Let's fabricate our claim on Roussillon. And probably the Baleares as well. So it looks like it would be just Venice and, of course, Naples. If we can, let's send some of our troops down into... we are going to bring these troops back, split our navy here, start bringing some troops across the channel into Calais and into Picardy. Here we are. Let's bring them back, both up to Norfolk as well. We are going to send these 16,000 men down to Narbonne here. Of course, we will offer and accept the royal marriage from Provence. We have a new queen consort. Does she have any particular skills? And we'll learn in 1 second here. Hopefully it's something good. Ooh. Aggressive expansion impact, negative 10%. Very, very nice. And it looks like Venice has taken over Albania. And this is new as well. Looks like Albania has been split into 2 different provinces. I've never seen this province before. And of course it is grasslands. And let's begin fabricating some claims on England as well. We do have maximum manpower, so we might as well spend it. Oops, we are going to need to go ahead and break this army in half. Bring you to Calais and bring you to Coup. This unit can go straight into the English Channel. And essentially, while we're waiting, let's go ahead, and I get that we're trying to get as much money as we can right now, but let's go ahead and activate all of our forts. That will cost quite a bit. Our advisor has died. And looks like we will get a new military advisor. We will be going to war, but unfortunately we can't afford any of these. So let's get land maintenance modifier. Right now we are going to be spending about 20 gold or so on maintenance. So essentially having a negative 10% modifier will essentially save us 2 ducats per month. And we are about to begin our conquest of Aragon. Let's funnel these troops down as well. Ensure that Savoy does like us. We did not improve our relationship, unfortunately. And very soon we are going to attack, so let's unmothball our ships. And our lights could probably meet up in Laborde. And I would like to see if they would even honor our call to our alliance. Essentially, it would be Naples, Venice, and Aragon against me, Castile, and hopefully Savoy. I would gladly grant Castile some land if they decide to help me. Now, unfortunately, these aren't the most developed provinces. But, of course, they would expand our empire down into the Iberian Peninsula. English separatists are on the rise, but they won't be revolting for another 28.7 years. And we are going to go ahead and prep for war. I guess all we're doing right now is we're waiting for 25 spy networks, so we can create another claim on Aragon here. And of course, we are waiting for the rest of our ships to be repaired. We do have an excess amount of diplomatic power. If we hover over the trade goods map mode, I believe we want to improve the production of these provinces. Looks like this one already has 20, this one has 20, 32. We could improve the production of Normandy. I think we'll bring that up to 20. And of course we have Maine as well. We'll bring this up to 20 again. And essentially now we are getting, look at all of that production. 1.50 gold per turn. Very, very nice. Or excuse me, per month I should say. Looks like the clergy demand some additional room, or demand some additional territory. So we will go ahead and release Normandy to the clergy. And we are now at 25. Let's finally boost our army maintenance all the way to the top. Bring our ships down to the Gulf of Lion. And let's even take these light ships as well, just in case. I would really like to see if anybody would join our war. Let's throw a claim on the Baleares. And recall our merchant. And hopefully Savoy will be joining us. I'm not sure if that will be possible or not. Now, if Savoy joins us, we will certainly give this to Venice. Excuse me, we will certainly secede Venetian territory to the Savoyans, I guess. Alright, here we are. I believe everybody is at full durability, but it doesn't hurt to double check. And let's dive into this war. So Savoy will join us and Castile will join. We could go over the Conquest, Casus Belli, and Venice will dive in, and Naples as well. So we will call in Savoy, we will call in Castile. Looks like Scotland will obviously not be joining us today. And all we necessarily need is just some some military advisors. And unfortunately, most of them have died. So let's build 2 of them to lead our armies. And I wonder if we could travel around the back way. It doesn't look like it. And let's begin. And we do have 50 papal influence. Might as well improve our mercantilism once again. Alright, now I'm very curious. They have 11 heavy ships versus our 8. We might want to go ahead and play a very defensive until Castile comes in. Now, I don't see a Castilian navy. It's way down here. And now they've joined. So once they leave, we'll head back out into the Gulf of Lion with the hopes that Castile will bring their heavy ships over as well. And it looks like 30,000 men are sieging Toledo. And we have reached the year 1500. If we have enough, we'll embrace colonialism. It looks like no provinces obviously have even experienced colonialism. Not too sure how we do this. Currently stalled at 0.0%. We do have quite a bit of spread. And what we'll do is we have 24,000 men here. We will surround Aragon and hopefully take out their military. Let's give somebody a leader. Oops, I'm sorry about that. Well, we could lose some ducats, some administrative power, and get national unrest -1. I don't think we are going to want to lose the administrative power. And we are in a battle here. Let's retreat. No need to waste unnecessary resources. Looks like we did lose quite a few heavy carracks, unfortunately. We still have all of the rest of our units, but I believe we lost 6 heavy carracks. The Venetians have a very strong navy here. Ooh, and a general with 100 tradition. I think so. I'd like to see what he looks like, but I won't be able to see just yet. I guess I could go over to the military area here. We have a 5-3-3 with 0 siege. Don't get me wrong, he is a very, very good general. I was just expecting a little different. 10% global trade power. Now, I am quite skeptical that Aragon will attack, so I might as well bring my forces back and consolidate our numbers here. Now, it looks like this siege has gone on for a very long time. It has almost been an entire year, and we haven't seen much progress. Looks like we finally did get a supply shortage. And entering this battle. We could take the province and cede it directly. I'm not sure. We don't have a claim. Ooh, France has a claim, but we don't have a core, I guess is what I'm saying. If we take this province of Nantes, all that will be left is Anjou, but we will need to spend administrative power to essentially conquer this province. I guess we'll take it. Might as well. Now we are spending 60 administrative power, calling this our own. And of course, we are going to be unlocking the workshop. We have a new national decision available. We could improve our national tax modifier and our missionary strength by making it an illegal offense punishable by burning at the stake to either own or produce a translation of the Holy Bible. We will certainly pass that law, or that policy. Looks like my fort, my capital is being sieged down. So if we can, might as well take out these provinces here, these soldiers. And of course, we will force them to pay. Unfortunately, the clergy will gain influence. I don't think I like that. So we will give them a mild reprimand. And I really don't want to lose Paris here, but obviously it looks like Burgundy will be doing the job for us. Now we are slowly but surely taking over additional provinces. But obviously we have a lot of manpower that we could exploit. Let's fabricate a claim on Essex. And if we have enough, doesn't look like we do, we'll fabricate a claim on Lincolnshire as well. We are losing 3 ducats per month, but that is, of course, because we are paying for forts that we don't necessarily need. This siege has been going on for the longest time. I think it is about time that we get some mortars. I think what I want to do is save my money for the time being, though. Even 1 mortar would prove very beneficial. I think we'll get maybe 2, just in case. And we'll attach them to an army here. And because we are assaulting a fort, we are going to be getting a negative penalty here for terrain. Let's attach our level, our 100 leader here. 100 army tradition experience. And very soon we're about to have our war goal conquered. On the 1st of September, we will go ahead and fabricate a claim on Lincolnshire. We have finally conquered our war goal, and now, of course, our war goal will begin to start ticking forward. Taken out a cannon, costing them quite a bit of ducats. Looks like the Papal States are declaring war as well. If we are going to take territory, we don't want the Papal States to join a coalition against us from all this aggressive expansion. And now, of course, we have our 2 cannons. Let's send them into the fray. The Protestant Reformation, I believe I am going to go ahead and convert to Protestantism, but unfortunately I am at war. I wonder if there are any forts on Sardinia, and it doesn't look like it. So conquering their capital, which I believe is Barcelona, or is it Valencia? Not too sure. I guess we'll find out eventually. Well, looks like I am gonna go ahead and put a cut in here. As always, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next episode.